Ashton United TV following a controversial 1-0 loss at home to Kidderminster. Jody, to be fair, we looked the better team on the night. We hit the woodwork twice, we had numerous chances and some questionable decisions in there as well. What was your take on the performance from the lads, and ultimately, even though it was a defeat, are there still some positives to take?
Massively so, yeah. Over the last couple of games, we've, like you just said, then we've created enough chances to win the game tonight comfortably. We've dominated, I think, for probably 80 minutes of this game tonight. I think they had a 10-minute spell where it was scrappy. It wasn't them coming on top or anything, but I think we just let them back into it a little bit, and it got a little bit scrappy. But other than that, I think second half we've utterly dominated. They've hit a freak shot from 40 yards that's caught George out, that's cost us. But as long as it's 0-0 and you're not finishing these chances that are coming your way, I've always in the back of my mind thinking it's only going to take one, something like that to go goal behind, and unfortunately it's happened to us. Probably happens to you when you're down there. He's hit it, and he's come across. He's hit across the ball, hasn't he? And George just took a step to the right, and obviously he's wrong-footed him. So can't blame the young kid. He's obviously done very well for us. These things happen. But so proud of the boys, the attitude they had tonight. I think considering they're playing against a full-time team, I think they ran all over them today. I think if we matched the running stats up, I think our boys would be dominating theirs. Just think we need that little bit more quality when we get in that final third. Obviously, we have hit the woodwork. We look to threat from set pieces, but I think we could have. I just think it's just getting that little bit of guile in there, and that a finisher that would finish some of the chances off that we're getting, or getting in the areas that we're getting. We would turn the possession into goals. But everyone's probably after one of them strikers that can do stuff like that. So
you and your prime.
Yeah, well, I wish. But yeah, it's disappointing in that sense to dominate a game and come away with absolutely nothing, and be hampered by the officials all night as well. To dominate a game and have virtually every decision given against you all game. Goes to show how well we've done tonight.
Yeah, Jody, huge penalty decision at the end on Liam Thompson. He's through on goal. What was your take on that?
He was through on goal. The lad's wrong side of him, and he's brought him down. It's the clearest penalty you could see. It's open and shut at the end of the day, and I just knew he wouldn't give it. The same way he's put 2 minutes on at the end. How on earth has he come up with 2 minutes? We've all made substitutions. There's been stoppages in the game, and to put 2 minutes on, the standard really. People are, most referees put 4 or 5, but I said to the lads, I bet he puts a minute on, because he'd been that one-sided all night, and then he puts 2 on.
How disappointing is it when you're in a relegation fight and decisions like that ultimately cost you?
Yeah, well, obviously you can see how frustrated I am. I've been sent off, haven't I? I've been sent to the stands, and I'll have to face the repercussions for that now. I couldn't hold my emotions in any longer. It's just so incompetent all night. Very arrogant with it as well, which got me frustrated, and I shouldn't get that way. I should have more composure than that. But it's a very passionate game, and I'm a very passionate man, and I want my team to do well. And when I see injustice like we've had tonight, I just can't hold it in. I tried my best. But the penalty, not giving that penalty right at the end was enough for me. Massively incompetent. I'm amazed how one-sided his performance was tonight. Utterly amazed. I just spoke to their manager at the end as well. Who can't believe it either. So, I'm not on my own, and I think everybody else in the ground could see it as well. I'm utterly flabbergasted by some of the decisions.
Moving on to Saturday, Jody, the big games don't stop. Alfreton away. Are you confident, given the team's run of form recently, that we can go there and we can get a result?
Yeah, we've signed some. For probably the first time in the season, the recruitment that we've done over the last probably 2 months has really strengthened us. Obviously, George coming in has been a real plus for us. Ollie Crowley's done very well at right back. We've brought Conor DeMeo in, who I thought's done well in spells tonight. The 2 boys, Ryan Jennings and Callum Mantak, have had an impact for us as well. Jamie Reid coming off the bench. So we've got, for the first time probably all season, we've got strength and depth on the bench where we can look to change games as well. And whether that's going and trying to get a goal or shutting up shop a little bit, we've got players that can affect it throughout the squad now. So you know, it's no surprise that the upturn in results has come when we've brought back, we brought better players into the squad, and just wish we had more games left at this moment in time, because we've showed real good form over the last 7 games. I said barring really the York game where we didn't really turn up. I thought we in spells, obviously, but I thought we didn't defend great against Telford, but you know, we scored 3 goals and looked like we could have scored more. And then obviously we've gone to Chorley on Saturday and won 1-0, and that's what makes this so disappointing tonight, that we have actually followed it up with a really good performance. If we had sat here and we hadn't played well and we've been beat 1-0, I think that would have been more disappointing than this feels right now. I'm obviously disappointed and I'm devastated that we've not won the game, but I couldn't ask any more from my players tonight. They've been absolutely magnificent, and as I mentioned before, they've taken a full-time team and outrun them. I thought they showed more desire to get second balls. I thought they showed more quality on the ball as well. So it's just really, really disappointing that I think we've been cheated out of it really by poor decisions.
All right, Jody, thank you very much for speaking to me tonight, and I'll see you on Saturday at Alfreton.
Cheers, mate.